Do what's up, folks? Andrew here. I am making a video for month 14, day number 2. I've been talking for like an hour straight now because in between these videos, I'm going and chatting with Mina, and I'm just going on and on and on because I'm in a good mood tonight. But at this point, my throat is hella dry, and I am quite parched. Does my hair look funny? Yeah, I'm keeping the hat on. Okay, so songwriting and development. Excuse me. I just had a drink and I'm still thirsty. Well, SR. No, it's not SRD. It's SDW. I think is the abbreviation. Anyhow, pretty sweet class. It's the only downside is that it's at 9 a.m. But my instructor, like, he flat out said, he was like, and guys, I fucking hate 9 a.m. classes. I hate them. But we all have to deal with them. I'm here with you. I'm in the same boat. So let's just band together, get through it, and we'll have fun. Like, I kid you not. That's what he said. Guy cusses a lot, which actually makes it a lot more relaxed in my eyes. Because I keep it fairly clean on these videos, but I'm bad. I mean, I have a mouth almost like a sailor. I mean, my father was a sailor, and my stepmom is married to a sailor, so I was around that type of thing. And actually, I learned I learned how to cuss through drumline and drum corps, which is funny. But yes, understand that I don't have as clean a mouth as I do on these videos. Um, as I do in real life. I will admit that. But at least I have discretion. I know when and when not to. Anyhow, this guy obviously is really relaxed, and he's worked at a bunch of places. He's been a musician for a really long time. He's not an old guy or anything, but he's worked at a lot of places and all that, and he's written quite a few songs, obviously. And let's see, it's a bit of a bigger class. It seems it's a little bit bigger than the other class, and I don't know if that's because maybe there's some people that are doing the extended program in there, or if there's people that failed the class or something. Which I think there are. I think there's a couple of them, but I'm not too sure. Anyhow, there's a couple more people than there are in VPR. Um, and got in there. I had to be a bit of a jerk on the road to get to class this morning, but I mean, I'm not mean to people on the road. I'll say that much. I just take advantage of when people don't move forward when they should. So I made it on time, and I was like, oh, I'm hungry, breakfast. And it was really boring today because, well, it was kind of, the subject material was boring because it was stuff we'd already learned, and I know pretty well. For example, we reviewed all the basics. What the top and bottom number of a time signature is, what a key signature is, what the order of flats and sharps are, what the circle of fifths is, and how it works. Basic rhythm, notation, etc., etc. So all the basics of music theory, pretty much everything we learned in music theory, we reviewed today. And the goal of the course, he said, it's not to make you guys like, totally professional songwriters and all that, but you guys, I want you to have an understanding of what the artist goes through when they're writing a song. That way you can help out as well. So again, it's more of kind of like a producer type of class where we have to be creative. And he said, and even then, he said it's like it's almost like a PE class where there are no written tests. There's, I think, one written quiz next week, next Monday, or Tuesday, next Tuesday, so a week from today. But other than that, that's it. We're all, 90% of our grade comes from actually doing things and writing music and being creative. And I'll get into what the assignments are as they come along and as I'm working on them and all that. Because some of the homeworks, like, I'm still not even sure what they are yet because they haven't been given to us at this point in time. But there are lots of ear training exercises for this class and the other class that we're doing. So they all kind of blend and mesh together, and that's really nice. Like I think VPR actually has the ear training stuff, but that is going to help us in this class too. So that's pretty cool. And then all right, so we reviewed all the basic music theory stuff. Pretty boring, but like I said, the instructor made it cool. He is like a wizard on the piano, man. Like, he is good. He is a piano player, a pianist to the max. And he really kind of implied, like, we're not going to be focusing on your classical music theory, Beethoven, Mozart type of stuff. He's like, that's not what we do. That's not what the industry is right now. That's not really what pop music comes from. I mean, it does come from that, but that's not what it is, So we're going to be focusing more on, like, up-to-date kind of stuff and just being creative in our own right, and not thinking of music theory as a set of rules to go by, but more as, like, know what's there and know how to use it so you can say what you want to say. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, I think, right there. And then, so yeah, the first, I think, 2.5 hours of class. We took a break at like 11:15. It was pretty late, and we came back from break, and we discussed rhythm a little more in depth, and we looked at the backbeat. Like your boom, ka, boom, ka, and then we took that, just your basic 1, 2, 3, 4, kick, snare, and we built upon it and made like a little beat. We looked at different tempos and lots of really cool stuff that I'm into because I'm a drummer, So the time signature stuff is awesome for me. I feel like I've become quite friendly with odd time signatures and normal ones as well. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool class. This class is from 9 a.m. to 1:15, or not 1:15. It's from 9 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. So it's another morning class on Tuesdays and Thursdays only. So there's only 2 classes a week. No labs. 32-hour class. So if you miss one full day, then you fail for attendance. It's kind of lame, but it shouldn't be too hard to get to anyhow. So yeah, I'm not complaining all the way. But it seems to be another pretty cool class. I'm looking forward to it. And on the final day of class, he said, basically, if you want to, if you're gutsy enough, which, we all should do it. But basically, we're all free to volunteer our song to be played for the class as for the final project. So I've already been starting kind of to jot my ideas down for the final project song. I've got this really cool pattern it's not in the time signatures, but it's 5/16, 7/16. So basically, it's a bunch of 16th notes that I've grouped in 5, 7, 6, and 9. So you could technically say that, yes, I suppose it's in 5/16, 7/16, 6/16, 9/16 time signature. But I've simplified it a little more, so it's only 2 measures. So it's 6/8 and then 15/16, and it all adds up. So it sounds confusing, but when I upload it and I finish it at the end of the month, you'll get to hear it, and it'll be really cool, and yay, everybody will be happy. So, but anyway, guys, for now, I'm about done talking. I need to get something to drink, something to kind of snack on. It's pretty late. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1st, August 1st, which will mark, gosh, I've been living here for a year now. I can't believe it. I mean, seriously, it's gone by quick, man. Every class just goes by a little bit quicker. And so I'm trying to enjoy it for what it is. I know I'm going to miss it. But at the same time, it's like I've learned within the past couple months of what I want to do and what I'm passionate about and what I can do with what I'm learning here. So, it doesn't quite make sense to you guys just yet, and we'll get there with all the extra stuff I'm doing outside of school. But all within due time. Just patience, even for myself. I'm telling that for myself more than anything. So, anyhow, for now, take it easy. I'm going to grab a drink and a snack and relax for a little bit. And then probably head off to bed, get a nice long sleep tonight, waking up at probably 11 tomorrow morning. and then off to class at 1:15 for another VPR lecture, and then I've got I'm gonna be doing sound tomorrow night at Holly and Dolly's for Mina and Jerry, which is another $10 in the pocket, which is pretty cool. I've already made like almost $50 working for him, so it's, I mean, it's not as much as it could be, but I mean that's in the sense that like I'm more or less kind of apprenticing there, kind of sort of. So not complaining. Trying to get teaching drums. Like I'm putting an ad out for drum lessons pretty soon, so stay tuned for that by the end of the week. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next video. I pinky promise. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. Subscribe and all that. Find me on Facebook if you want and friend me. I promise I don't bite. Come say hey to me if you're on campus already and you're still checking out the videos and all that. Come say hi and come say what's up, because I will shake your hand and I will have a conversation with you if I have the time. I mean, sometimes I'm walking to class and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna be late. But otherwise, yeah, man, it's freaking cool to meet you guys, to meet the folks that are actually checking out the videos and all that. So, word. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Get some sleep. Don't forget to eat and brush your teeth. And